Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Brando Linick here coming to you from my home, and this is going to be a business model review. So if you're looking to start a business, you're looking to get involved in business for yourself, not for someone else, you've definitely come to the right place. Now, I want to use a business model as an example in this video, and I don't want you guys to get any hard feelings. If this is something you're really serious about, you're passionate about, that's fine. But from a business to business person here, when it comes to making margins, when it comes to building a business and an income, I want to share with you how to do this in the most lucrative way possible. If you want to have a business and have a life at the same time, you want to have a business and have time freedom to travel more, pay off your debts, move into a bigger, better home, this is the right video for you, alright? Because we are using, in this example, a lavender business, the flower, okay, if you're not familiar with it. The reason why I wanted to use this business is it's not the most popular. However, with a lavender business, it's like other traditional businesses. It's a little bit different. You are dealing with flowers. You do have to farm them. You do have to make sure they're in a house, in a unit where, the air and the weather conditions, they don't deplete them. But aside from that, I've seen a lot of people, and I want you to understand this is principle based, alright? When it comes to actually building a business and an income, you could have the best business. It could be a lavender business, it could be an online business, it could be a digital ebook that you're trying to sell, alright? The fact of the matter is, once you have that set in stone, you need to have people coming to it. You need to learn to get clients and business. That is what makes you money. And the best tip I could give you, because there's a lot of ways people do this, what they'll do is they'll go and prospect friends and family. What they'll do is they'll go do home meetings. What they'll do is they'll go pitch people, and they'll go talk to more friends and get friends to refer friends, and they'll try and build out their business that way. But then they run out of people to talk to. I don't know if you've ever tried to build a business before, and you've tried to talk to friends and family, and run out of people to talk to, so you re-talk to them 5 weeks later and try and convince them, and they're just sick and tired of your stuff, and they don't answer your phone, and it's just like, oh my gosh, no one's supporting you and your idea. Alright, if you've ever fell into that category, I feel your pain. I've been there too. But when it comes to this, if you are wanting to get involved in business and have a life at the same time, it's not fun to do, alright? If you're honest with yourself, going and doing meetings with people when you could be at the beach or having time with your family, where you could be going on exotic locations and vacations, alright, it's just not fun to do. Cold prospecting people. You want to do it for the next 60 years, which is why when it comes to the principles of operating a business, in this critical business review, with a lavender business, regardless of if you decide to start one or not, okay, from a business to business person, the best tip I'll give you is learn to attract people to you, alright? It wasn't until I transitioned from old school 1970 tactics of bugging friends and family and doing home meetings and rescheduling meetings with people that I was able to leverage myself, because when you're doing those things, there's only one of you, right? So you can only see one person at a time for a certain period of time. But it wasn't until I transitioned from that and I came across a person who was using systems on the internet, alright? Hear me out here for a minute. They're using systems on the internet to build their business, alright? And they're making a multiple six-figure income, which is not average or typical results, without home meetings, without bugging people, and they were doing this multiple times throughout the day. They're getting endless amounts of people, literally hundreds of people coming to them every day without scheduling meetings, without pitching people, without even calling people. People were coming to them in the hundreds. Alright, leveraging technology and the internet. Kind of like you're watching this video right now, and I shot this video, I put it on the internet, it's there forever, alright, and I could be off going and doing something like taking my dog for a walk or going to the mountains and snowboarding, alright? So that's the idea of leverage behind the internet, and I modeled what this person was doing. I came in contact with them, and after modeling them, when I made this transition, it took me 3 weeks to create a full-time income business working part-time. Those are not average or typical results, but I share that with you because if you want to build any type of business before starting a lavender business, before starting any type of business model, learn how to attract people to you. That way, when you're ready to start a business, you know how to get people coming to you, people who are looking for what you have to offer, and you can place yourself in front of them with any product, any service, any business model that you have in mind, and you can build a massive business for yourself and actually be able to do the things that you want. Be able to have a life at the same time without managing employees or doing anything crazy like bugging friends and family and doing meetings with people. Unless you really enjoy that, then go for it. But if you've got in business and you're wanting to get in business to have a life, I would encourage you, learn how to use systems online to attract people to you. Learn how to leverage yourself, leverage your time, leverage you and your ability to build your business, and that will multiply your income and multiply your efforts and multiply your business with no more hard effort. So that's just my tip. That's my overview. I've seen too many people who don't learn any real marketing skills get involved in business, and they get started and they take that old school approach, and it takes them 5 to 10 years to really build a good income. And it's just not the best way to go. All right, at least from this perspective, when it comes to business, getting involved in business to make money, it's not the most effective way to go, which is why I would encourage you, learn, regardless of the type of business you decide to start, learn to attract people to you. Learn how to use attraction marketing systems online to get people coming to you. That way, it doesn't matter what you have, you can build that business like that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been fun talking with you. If you're wondering, well, where, Brando, can I find systems? Where can I educate myself and learn to market myself online? It's a good question. It didn't happen to me until I connected with someone through Facebook. I would encourage you, find and connect with someone who's already building a business and income through the internet, using systems without bugging friends and family or doing home meetings, and then model and copy them for any business model that you choose. Take that information, that education, and apply it to yourself, and go out there and crush it. And take massive action, all right? Take action. So that's just my tip. And if you don't know where to connect with someone, you can always connect with me on my site if you want to learn the mechanics behind building a business and income through the internet using attraction marketing systems for any opportunity. If you're coachable and trainable, you can check out my site. It'll be linked in the description below. And I'll see you guys on the beach of the world. Take care.